Hello everyone who is watching from YouTube or TikTok. Today we'll be helping our student who is hard stuck in silver to climb out of his elo. If you guys also want to improve in League of Legends, just make sure to check the description down below. Let's go straight to the OPGG. So today our guy will be a Robo Rumble. My guy is One Trick Rumble. As we can see, 200 games of Rumble. And next one is 17 games with Illaoi. And also we started at Season 3 at Bronze, went to Gold 4 at Season 9, and then now we're back to Silver. There's a couple easy things that we can fix for sure. We can make you to get gold in no time, my man. So let's get straight into it. One thing, what I think also is my main point here is that make sure that if you're actually OTP that you don't play other champions like this, right? Because as we can see, almost all of the champions you have negative win rate. The only one with positive is Renekton. And because you're actually pretty much smurfing in with the Rumble, because your win rate is actually pretty high, just make sure that you drop the other ones. The only thing what I would say is that there should be an AD option, I think, in lower elo for you, because the thing is there's a lot of games where you have a lot of AP. Like for example in this game, you literally have 4 AP champions with Samira, and the problem with here is that it doesn't really matter that much how fed you get, because if enemy just stacks Amar and your AD guy is behind, like, you know, your bronze 2 guy, you know, yeah, brother, you know, in these games it's really important you would have AD option as well. But maybe your AD option would be like Renekton. Maybe you should try that more, because I mean it doesn't look that bad. So main thing is drop the other champions. I think maybe try Renekton if you really need AD to your team. So let's get straight to your builds and runes and stuff like this. First thing I would say is Rumble is really good in early game and mid game, right? So what you want to do, because nowadays you have the nerfed TP, so you cannot actually TP to minions and wards before 14. I think you really should run Ignite every single game. And for example in this game I think it's really important that you have Ignite, because you're playing against Warwick and this guy is gonna heal a lot. His main thing is that he's healing so much. If you go Ignite, and because they don't really have anyone else who is healing, you don't really have to go anti-heal like that early, and you never have to finish like stuff like Morello if you have Ignite, and then you can just go Oblivion Orb. So it gives you so much kill pressure and makes your life much easier, because you know if you kill the enemy you're chilling, my man. The next thing I want to talk about is your runes. I think your runes are a bit not optimal, you know, because if you go and check the actual runes that people run on Rumble, as we can see here, they're going Nimbus Cloak, which is really good, and especially if you're running Ignite, because that means that when you ignite the enemy you get actual movement speed, and you know you're running Nullifying Orb, which is probably the most useless rune in the whole game. This is actually you should never run this, my man, okay? Just never pick this rune ever. It doesn't matter what happens, okay? This rune is absolutely garbage, okay? The next thing I want to talk about is your movement speed runes. I think overall, like, they're not that bad, but the thing is, because you're playing top lane, you're not really getting that much from it. Because if you're playing, like if you would play mid lane, this means that you would actually roam faster, you know, and you know, you would actually get advantage. But now it's kind of useless. So what I would say is much better is just to go, you get ability haste from Transgendence, you know, and then you just go Scorch for the early game damage. So this will increase your chances to kill the enemy early game, and because you know you're actually early game, mid game champion, you actually have to do a lot in early game. This is the main one that people run with Rumble, and also there is this other option that you just go absolute focus. And I don't think this is that bad either, to be honest. Like I think both of them are good, but there is not that many games on the absolute focus. But yeah, and of course you are running double damage and armor, which is really good, and your leveling up is actually good as well. So next thing I want to talk about is your itemization, and what we can see here is that you're actually going Proto Belt. I really like this overall. I think this is the best item for Rumble. And next you're going Shadow Flame, which I don't think is that bad, but the thing what I think here is bad is going Morello. So Morello is good if enemy is actually healing a lot, right? So if enemy has Moonstone, enemy has, you know, Redemption champions that heals a lot, you know, actual like these, you know, you actually need the 60% anti-heal, because from Oblivion you get 40% anti-heal, and then you're paying a lot just to get the 60%, right? And the stats are not that good to actually buy this. So what this means is if you're buying Morello, you're delaying your other items a lot. So what I would say is just really keep in mind that if you actually need Morello, usually Oblivion Orb is enough, because you're gonna already proc it to a lot of people with your ultimate. And yeah, you don't really need the 60%, and also if you have Ignite, you will also get the anti-heal from that. So other thing I want to talk about is that you're actually smurfing with control wards. I cannot remember the last time that I had like solo laners buying this many wards. This is insanely good, I think, and this is like, just keep it up, okay? This is really good that you're buying this. Also, overall, you don't really want to change the trinket right that much on top lane, because later everybody's gonna change them anyways, and you're the only one with the stealth wards, of course with the support, of course with the wards, but overall you don't really want to change them as well. Depending, sometimes you need to face check the enemy and stuff like this, so then you might want to actually do it. And then overall I just want to check your items, because I think you're building pretty well. I just really feel like you're forcing this Morello on every game, and don't think I like it that much, to be honest. But yeah, I just want to show you the stats as well for the Rumble itemization. And what I think here is important to check that, of course Zhonya's is a really good item, because Zhonya's makes sure that you can Q and then just press Zhonya's, because you just ulti, proto belt, Q, and Zhonya's enemy cannot do really much. It's a really good engage as well. And then Shadow Flame really works really well. Also, I think what a lot of Rumble players do is they're buying Demonic Embrace if enemy has a lot of HP, so they can burn the or give the like the Liantry's burn to the enemies, which is really good. So just maybe try this one as well. But yeah, I mean overall, to be honest, I think like my guy, you can easily get gold. Like you can easily, I think, even get plat. Just let's go through everything just fastly again. I think just keep playing Rumble. Maybe get the AD option from Renekton. Keep buying wards. Think about if you actually need the Morello. And yeah, I mean, I think overall you're Gucci, my man. Like we just have to see. And overall, I think you're playing really well. Like you're actually getting a lot of kills. I mean, to be honest, my guy, you're dying a lot as well. But at least you're putting some effort, okay? And I do respect that. Just drop the other champions, do Rumble, maybe Renekton. Don't buy Morale every game, and pick Ignite, okay? Pick the fucking Ignite. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.